What we found is that fasting, or even not complete fasting, but quite substantial calorie restriction for an extended period of time, say 16 to 24 hours or so, will induce a mild but beneficial stress response in cells throughout the body, and that essentially makes the cells stronger, if you will, and more resistant to disease. And also, we found, very importantly, that just fasting or reducing calorie intake a lot, 1 or 2 days a week, can be a good way for people to lose weight and be able to stick with it for a long period of time.
And you're talking here about fasting for a day or two, simply having no food or cutting back your calorie intake severely. And what you're saying is that, as well as if it's a controlled program, it can help to control your weight, what you've discovered is something relatively new, I mean scientifically proved, to your own satisfaction, that, for example, brain cells will be helped.
Yeah, I'm a neuroscientist and work a lot on age-related neurodegenerative disorders such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's diseases, and over the last couple decades it's become pretty clear that overeating and sedentary lifestyles are risk factors for having brain problems when people get older. And what we found is that particularly intermittent energy restriction, intermittent fasting, have quite striking beneficial effects on the brain in our animal models of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, and we're moving on to a human study now.
It's an interesting case where, as you say, there's a lot of anecdotal evidence and historical evidence of people finding fasting beneficial. What you've done is actually put some flesh in the bones of that argument.
What we found that's particularly interesting is that fasting can increase the production of proteins that are called nerve cell growth factors. And as the name implies, they promote cause our nerve cells to grow more. And what we also found is that these nerve cell growth factors can protect neurons against the adversities of aging and may protect against Alzheimer's and Parkinson's diseases.
Well, that's a fascinating finding. Where is your research taking you now?
Where we're going now is we have a human study in the works where we're taking subjects who are at risk for cognitive impairment, and these will be people between the ages of 55 and 70 who are overweight and insulin resistant, but otherwise neurologically normal, and we're going to put them on. We're going to compare head-to-head a diet that we used in a study in collaboration with a group at the University of Manchester over there in the UK. And that diet is 2 consecutive days a week, eating only 600 calories. Then the other 5 days, the subjects eat whatever they want. We're going to compare that to a group that reduces their daily calorie intake by about 20%.